guys, it's Jouelzy and I am back in Houston from South Africa. I put a ton of video while I was there, so I will have vlogs. So you can go and head over to my vlog channel, The Jewel Life, and catch up on the vlogs that I've already posted about my life here in Texas. And I will get some South Africa vlogs up in the near future. I will no longer be 29 as of March 25th. 9:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just happy. I did cancel my birthday brunch for reasons. It's okay. None of you bought tickets anyway. So I do have a P.O. box if you would have sent me something. But more importantly, for my Smart Brown Girls, not only have I released limited edition gold Smart Brown Girl shirts in all sizes, onesies through adults, but I want to do a community service endeavor for my birthday. So while I was in South Africa, I did visit the Cliptown Youth Program and I donated feminine products to the young girls there. So tomorrow's the 25th. I have mentioned this in a few other videos. I know this is kind of short notice, sorry girls. But March 28th, Saturday, I want all my Smart Brown Girls to just pick any shelter, any organization that helps the homeless or women of domestic violence, you know, any sort of program that aids with women in your community. Just call them up, ask them what do they accept as donations. Get your friends together, your sorors, your homegirls, your church members, your cousins, and donate some feminine products. If you only buy 4 packs of pads, that's fine. Making a small effort in something that we so often overlook. So if you're in Houston, I would be donating to the Star Hope Foundation on the 28th. I'll leave all the details down below for what time I plan on being there. If you want to come meet me and drop off products to them. So I thought I would just bless y'all with the sage wisdom I've gained over the past 9 years of living in my 20s. Well, is it 10 or 9? Depends on who you talk to. Whatever, girl. So here are the 20 things that I have learned in my 20s. Middle school shit is a misnomer. We never outgrow what is deemed middle school behavior. It will always be petty, obnoxious, annoying, irritating, selfish, swindling people throughout your lifetime. There is no way to get around that. Every relationship in life is complex. As Black women, we hear so much about relationships to our significant others, getting married, being a wife. That's why I've taken a very noted approach in talking more about friendships and vulnerability in work and career, because there are so many relationships in our life that matter and they all are complex. Being emotional isn't a bad thing. It's actually healthy. Allow yourself to acknowledge how you actually feel and don't feel bad about feeling the way you feel because somebody else deems it as emotional. No, it's called having a healthy emotional self. Say no to Sally Mae. This actually be the first one, girl, because you already know how I feel. I ain't a slave to no one, but it's bitch Sally Mae. Commitment is essential, not just in relationships. I can say the one thing in seeing my peers come through to success is just that they stuck through it. It's not always the most smartest or talented person who makes it in whatever career field or endeavor. It's always been the person who is the most strategic and the most committed to what they are doing. And with that said, slow and steady really does win the race. I don't know anyone who has had an overnight success, even though it's often perceived when we go back and retell our stories or in media or whatever that it was like an overnight success, like boom, it happened. Well, boom, it happened like that to you because you didn't really know that person when they were down at the bottom trying to make their way to the top. Worrying about others' opinions is the biggest waste of time. Being fueled by negativity is just a big ass lie. People just use it as a reason to be petty. Seriously, for all the, I just want to thank my haters are what made me get here. That's just you just finding a reason to acknowledge that your haters, like you want to snap back. Like we all want to snap back at our haters and we're always told to not snap back. Going into pursuits in life thinking that I'm going to do this to prove everyone wrong. No, because when you fail, and you're gonna fail, and when you make a mistake, and you're gonna make mistakes, it's gonna be 100 times worse because you again are now worried about what everyone else thinks about you because you are fueled by negativity. Things like hustling and fueled by negativity, no. I am out somewhere giving a thank you speech. Trust and believe, ain't nowhere near in that conversation am I gonna thank a single hater. Nope, I'm gonna handle y'all now and I move the F on. People who are always positive are also typically uncompromising. I honestly believe in allowing yourself to deal with your full range of emotions. You might have that friend who, like, when you're upset, you go tell them and they're like, oh girl, don't worry about it, it's not that serious. And it comes across, well, somebody to me, it comes across as rather dismissive, even though that person just doesn't see things as seriously. But because they don't see things as seriously, when they want to do things, they're not going to see your opinion or your difference in opinion as that serious. Friends don't have to be all encompassing to be good friends. So friends will serve different purposes at different stages in your life. I personally don't get caught up in the best friend, closest friend kind of category or categorizing, because it's just, girl, everybody serves a different purpose, and it's about you understanding what purpose you want your friends to serve in your life. Self-discipline is hard as fuck, girl. And that's why college is supposedly harder than high school, because your mama and daddy ain't standing over your bed waking your ass up reminding you to get up and get to the bus. You're just as hard as not eating bacon or ice cream or not having an extra glass of wine. You know, I have no self-discipline when it comes to eating out. Oh, it's so hard, girl. The general population is full of shit, and this is actually the social norm. And it took me all of my 20s to come to this understanding. Like, seriously. I'm the one that's the outlier because I prefer to talk in, like, matter-of-fact, honest terms. Everyone else is full of shit in the name of charm and persuasion, and, you know, I get it. I don't do it, but I get it. Most people don't move with any intention. It's not good or bad. There's just no intention. Being self-aware is the best road to self-confidence. Not only do I know who I am, but I am more than okay with who I am. And this is part of being self-aware. If you are self-aware, then you can work on things that you want to change about yourself, but no one can hold that over your head in turn because you're already working to do better. Having an opinion that you can explain is very polarizing, and I've learned this through having a YouTube channel. There is no point in trying to persuade the naysayers. They will always find something wrong. Just stay blessed and stay unbothered, girl. It's a real life mantra to follow. You define you and no one else. And literally, not only do you define you, but you define everything that is real in your life. Google plus copy and paste are your best friend in everything. Literally. Anything that you wonder how I've achieved in life, it all started with Google.com, me literally typing in my question exactly, then hitting that Control C and then that Control V and copying and pasting my little heart out, girl. You want that new job? You try to get to a new career path? Girl, LinkedIn.com/copy and paste. Find somebody else that got the job you want. Look at their resume and copy and paste. Literally, all of us live in small worlds. Don't get caught up in the Instagram hype. Don't get caught up in the idea that you have to move to New York City from your small town in Timbuktu. Girl, New York can be just as small as Djibouti. It really is. Why did I just say Timbuktu and Djibouti? I actually met somebody from Djibouti while I was in Cape Town. Compared to the over 7 billion people who walk this earth, things that are important to you aren't going to be important to other people. Number 20, my last tip, is never forget your childhood dreams. This part of this reason this YouTube channel started was because I was reading a book by Terrie who's a publicist. I will link it down below in the description box. And one of the activities in the book, you're supposed to keep a journal through the book, which was awesome. One of the tips was to open your journal and write down all your childhood dreams and then write down why you didn't pursue each one. And then ones that you can pursue, no matter where you're at in life, go ahead and look into pursuing them. I'm not going to pursue each individual one of these outright, but I do kind of want to encompass these into something that's awe-inspiring. And so, you know, my childhood dreams have fueled this Smart Brown Girl movement. Being 29 has not been the easiest of experiences, but I feel like I have come into myself. I feel like I don't know where the fuck I'm going, and I'm really not worried anymore because, you know, I'm crazy. I'm go with the wind spectacular. And I'm just gonna twirl into life and just do what makes me happy, regardless of what anyone else thinks I should be doing. Because obviously the things that make me happy make me very successful too. And so I love all my Smart Brown girls. Thank you for all your support. Let me know, what did you learn in your 20s? What are you learning in your 20s? What are you excited for in the future of your life? And just thank you for being awesome. Go buy you a Smart Brown Girl shirt. Oh, and for my birthday, what I really want you to do, go buy a copy of my book, Send It On. You can buy autographed copies at jouelzy.com/book. It's also available internationally on Amazon and Kindle. Also, if you like any of my tips and you wonder how I lived through my 20s, it's in Send It On, girl. It's all in there. As always, thanks for watching. Dude.